The President welcomed Hudur in Tanzania and praised the services of the Jamaat. Hudur arrived in Uganda on the 17th of May 2005. Hudur was welcomed at the airport by the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. The highlight of the tour was the annual convention of Uganda, which was addressed by Hudur on the 19th and 20th of May. This was a historic day for Uganda, as it was the first ever convention graced by a Khalifa.
By the grace of Allah, that you are going to start, and you have already started, I should say, the 20th Jalsa Salana of Jamaat Ahmadiyya Uganda.
In June 2005, Hudur visited Canada. He arrived in Vancouver on the 4th of June 2005, where he was given the privileges of a state VIP by the Canadian government, and the Federal Police Force of Canada was appointed for Hudur's security during the trip. Various eminent personalities, including Canadian MPs and ministers, attended these ceremonies.
And I can tell you, my friends, there is no more beautiful flower in our garden than those of our brothers and our sisters in the Ahmadiyya community. It is wonderful to be here. I know this convention will be a tremendous success, and I'm just honored to have an opportunity to be here with you today.
During this visit, Hudur addressed the 29th annual convention of the Canada Jamaat, held in Mississauga from the 24th of June to the 26th of June 2005. In August 2005, Hudur paid an eventful visit to Germany, Belgium, Denmark, Sweden, Norway and Holland. He left London on the 22nd of August for Germany, breaking journey in Brussels, Belgium. The primary purpose of the Germany tour was to address their annual convention, which was held on the 26th, 27th and 28th of August in Mannheim, Germany. On the 6th of September, Hudur left for Denmark. His arrival at the Nusrat Yahya Mosque, Copenhagen, was widely covered by the national media. Hudur also answered questions by the press and gave an interview to Denmark's national TV channel, TV2. On the 7th of September, a reception was given in Hudur's honor, which was attended by the Minister of Immigrants and Integration. Members of Parliament, journalists, professors, doctors, artists, and various other important personalities. On the 11th of September, Hudur arrived in Sweden to attend and address the annual convention of the Scandinavian countries, which was held on the 16th, 17th and 18th of September. A reception was given in Hudur's honor on the 17th of September, which was attended by a number of distinguished guests from different walks of life, including 14 members of Parliament and 8 police chiefs. On the 18th of September, Hudur arrived in Oslo, Norway, where a reception was given in his honor on the 24th of September at the Grand Hotel. Hudur was welcomed by the mayor of Oslo and the representative of the Prime Minister of Norway and other prominent public figures of Norway. The 1st of October 2005 is a huge milestone in the history of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, as on this day, Hadhrat Khalifatul Masih V inaugurated the Jamia Ahmadiyya UK, which is the community's first college of theological studies in Europe. The community is running similar colleges in Qadian, Rabwa, Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, Indonesia, and Canada, but there was no institute in Europe to cater for the needs of European students. Hudur took personal interest in establishing this college, and the entire project was set up under his direct guidance. On the 11th of November 2005, Hudur inaugurated the newly built Nasser Mosque in Hartlepool, the United Kingdom. This was the first ever mosque built in that part of the country. City officials, newspaper and TV reporters attended the opening ceremony, and it was widely publicized in the media. In November 2005, Hudur paid a visit to Mauritius, which lasted from the 28th of November to the 10th of December. The primary purpose of the visit was to meet the Jamaat members, most of whom were meeting Hudur for the first time, and to address the annual convention of the Ahmadiyya community in Mauritius, which was held on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of December. During the visit, the President of Mauritius, Sir Anirudh Jugnauth, met Hudur. This meeting was held at the State House in Port Louis, during which various matters were discussed. The Vice President of Mauritius, Mr. Raouf Bundung, also met Hudur in a separate meeting held at the Vice President House in Sognac. Throughout the visit, the national media gave prominent coverage of Hudur's activities in Mauritius. On the 11th of December 2005, Hudur embarked upon a most epochal and historic tour of India, which was spiritually uplifting for the entire Jamaat. It was a very historic tour in a lot of ways. The year 2005 is very significant in the history of the movement, as it marks the completion of 100 years to the initiation of the Wasiyat scheme, and according to the lunar calendar, the 100 years of the institution of Khalifatul Ahmadiyya were also completed during this year. It was therefore befitting for a convention to be held on the soil of Qadian, the town where Khalifatul Ahmadiyya started. With Hudur's arrival, Qadian was once again blessed with the presence of a Khalifa. Thousands of Ahmadis from around the world converged upon the hamlet of Qadian, and a tide of humanity greeted Hudur.